Hi, Farmer Carrie. What are the fun 5 things happening at the farm this week?
Oh, Mr. Lavasser, the first week of May, here are our 5 fun things. We're up here at the cafe garden where we were last week, and remember that junco we saw? Well, the mama junco is still sitting on her eggs. We have nothing fun to show you this week. She's still on her eggs, but we do have something fun. It's Sarah, and she has a really great new crop.
Hi, Farmer Sarah.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Mr. Lavasser. We're up here in the cafe garden today, and I wanted to share with you all some radishes that have been growing in the cafe garden. I planted these in 3 blocks at 3 different times so that we had radishes coming on for a longer period of time instead of having half a bed of radishes come on all at once. But this first part I planted in the first week of April. It's now the first week of May, and they are ready to harvest. And you can tell that these guys are ready. They're starting to pop out of the ground and they're getting pretty big. So I'll pick one for you so you can see. Here we go. These are called French breakfast radishes, which are one of my favorite radishes to eat. They're really mild and just great for snacking on. I'm gonna clean this off a little bit. Take a bite. Oh my gosh, I love radishes so much. And they're really mild. They're just a little bit spicy, but not too much. So yeah, I'm really excited that these radishes are finally ready to harvest, and I wanted to share them with you all.
Oh, Farmer Sarah, thank you so much for showing us those look really delicious radishes.
Yeah, thank you for stopping by.
So, you know what? This junco's eggs haven't hatched, but I wonder if there's something fun down at the farm to see with our mama junco. Let's go look to see fun thing number 2. So, Mr. Lavasser, remember our juncos over here? We have to be very quiet. I don't want to disturb the mama. I'm going to sit on this bucket over here. You know what happened? They hatched. They hatched. We took a peek at their eggs, and there were 4 little baby juncos in the nest. So we don't want to bother them now. The mama and the papa are feeding them. And remember last week I said that you need to find out where the juncos are? Remember that sound they make? That chirping sound? That's the sign that they have a nest. And I said you need to find that because you don't want to step on them or bother them while their babies are growing. But what you can do is sit a little ways away, and then the juncos will get used to you. And then when they come feed their little babies, sometimes you can hear the babies cheeping. We'll try to get a sound for that too, but we don't have it yet. The nest is between the 2 blue flags. Right now, I'm trying to listen to little baby juncos when their mama comes feeds them. But maybe she's sitting on the nest. We don't know because we don't want to bother her right now. So anyway, this is fun thing number 2. Our little babies have hatched. And I wanted to show you how you can get a little special sit spot, and you can sit next to your juncos and make friends with them so they're used to you, and maybe you'll see them coming and feeding their little babies, and you can hear them. So now, let's go see fun thing number 3, which is in the kale flowers. And you know, there's little babies everywhere in the farm this time of year. And there's even little babies here in the kale flowers. Look at these little baby seed pods. You know what happens? You can probably see the buzzing bees and bumblebees and flies and all sorts of things here in the kale flowers. And they come and they pollinate the flowers. And then little seeds are forming. And the way the kale pod forms, you can see at the top it's tiny. And then as the seed pod gets older and older, they get bigger and bigger. Look at how big that one is now. Did you know you can also eat these?
I didn't.
Yeah, there's little tiny seeds in there. And as the kale matures and gets old, then these become seeds. So these are little baby kale seeds growing up. And we'll see them when they get to be mature and we can plant them. Now, fun thing number 4 is another kind of pod forming over here in our pea bed. Shall we go see that one?
Let's go.
Okay, let's go see fun thing number 4. Mr. Levasseur, here is our fantastic pea bed, and look at all the flowers and how tall they're growing. These were planted by 2nd graders back in January, and now they're really taking off, and oh my goodness, there's all these tendrils, like little monkey hands that are attaching onto the string, and the peas are growing up. But here's fun thing number 4. I found a little baby pea pod. Look, there's the flowers. You see the flowers? And then when they're pollinated, look, it forms a little baby seed pod. See that? Oh, there's a little fly. They're pollinators too. Now that little baby pea pod is going to grow up to be a delicious pea. And then you know what we're going to do? We're going to eat it, right? We're going to have so many delicious peas we can eat. Yum, yum, yum. And this is what they look like when they're little babies.
Farmer Carey, will all these flowers become pea pods?
Yes, every single one of them. Isn't that fantastic? We're going to have a lot of peas to eat. And you know what? They're little now, but they're going to climb up. And pretty soon they're going to be up to here full of peas for us to eat. Now that's fun, isn't it? Okay, let's go see fun thing number 5.
Well, where's Farmer Carey? What's fun thing number 5?
Oh, Mr. Levasseur, I was down here. I dropped something. Do you want to know what fun thing number 5 is? Look, isn't this incredible? You know what all these are? These are tomato plants, and we are going to share them with you. We have hundreds of tomato plants to distribute to all of our school farmers and their families. And before you plant your tomato start, we have a video on how you plant tomato starts, because you know what? They get tall. Look at how tall that tomato is getting, and it could flop over. So look at the video. We talk about planting your tomato up to the armpits, and I would say right there is its armpit, and I can actually see little hairs right here. So what you're going to do is you're going to plant right up to there. You're going to take these little leaves off and dig a hole so that you can plant your tomato so that only that is sticking out of the ground. Then your tomato is going to be very happy. It's going to make a lot of roots. It's going to be sturdy and strong. So fun thing number 5 is planting tomatoes in your garden. These are cherry tomatoes, and they are going to be delicious, many different kinds. So those are the fun things that we have at the farm this first week of May.
Thank you, Farmer Carey.